All right, guys, welcome to mobility class. My name is Patrick O'Hay. I'm a physical therapist. I was a competitive rower for years and just had a lot of fun with it and everything. Got to travel a lot with it, but unfortunately I had a ton of injuries. So became a physical therapist and just kind of really made it a priority to try to get behind the mystery of why I was having injuries. And that led me to optimizing joint position, optimizing mechanics, optimizing posture. Every joint has an efficient position, and most of us can't get our joints to that position. So if you're doing an overhead squat, you can't lock out your arms, you're going to get a lot of accessory muscle use. And this is the case for any sport. When you can get a joint to its full mobility, you can optimize its potential and you can rely on a more efficient system. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's have everybody stand up for me. And the first thing we're going to do is just a few things in standing. I want everybody to just reach up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to come down. And I just want everybody to hang out. If you need to bend your knees a little bit to get comfortable, that's fine. But right here, I want everybody trying to breathe through your belly. So on the inhale, I want you to feel your belly expand. On the exhale, just fall through. So even to kind of jumpstart your diaphragm in that expansion of the lower rib cage, think about pushing your belly out on the inhale. Feel how the tension develops in your rib cage. Exhale, see if you can fall through a little bit further. Excellent. From here, let's have everybody grab your right hand to your right shin, and then you're just going to reach out with your left hand. Take 2 breaths there, and just again, feel that rib expansion, and now we're kind of biasing that left rib cage, so we should feel a little bit of opening there. Good, let's go ahead and switch it up. Take your left hand to your left shin, reach out with the right. Good, let's go back to right hand to right shin. This time, reach out with your left hand, and I want you to just go ahead and cross it over to your right. So now we're getting a little bit of a side bend. This is a great time to work on that breathing. Feel your belly expand. Exhale, just kind of feel that release. So you should feel that whole left rib cage opening up. Good, let's go ahead and take it over to the other side. And at this point, our low back is just nice and relaxed. And we're just taking big, unrestricted breaths. Good. Go ahead and tighten your belly and just roll it up. All right, now let's go ahead and we're going to just step back with our left foot. And I want you to reach up with your left hand. And then from here, just going to reach your hand behind your back. And then we're going to side bend to the right. Good, let's try it on the other side. So let's go ahead and step back with your right foot. Reach up your right hand. Now at this point, you want to feel in front of that right hip a little bit of a stretch. So you're kind of bringing that hip forward as the foot is back. And we'll reach that arm behind your back, and we're going to side bend to the left. Breathing into that right rib cage. Good, let's come back forward. Step back with the left. Reach up with that left hand, and we're going to side bend to the right. Good, left foot forward, right foot back. Reaching up with the right. Getting that stretch in the front of the right hip. Taking it behind your spine, side bending, going right into that breath. Excellent. Let's take it both forward again. Just take a deep breath in, reach up. Exhale, I want you to bring your left hand behind you and look at the wall behind you. And then take a deep breath in, arms come up again. And then reach back with your right hand. Deep breath in, come up. And reach back left. And again, coming up. Reach, feel that extension in your thoracic spine. And reach back right. Good. One more time, come up. And reach back left. Good. Go ahead and reach it up again. And relax your arms by your side. Everybody doing okay? Okay, from here we're going to take a wide stance. And then just kind of sliding down our shins here. Might want to creep the feet out a little bit wider if you have room to comfortably go that way. And then from here, we're just going to walk the hands over to our left foot. And then we're going to take a reach out with that right hand. So we're reaching out to the wall to our side here, the wall to our left. And we're going to switch it up. Good, we're going to do one more round of those. Left hand to left foot, reaching out with that right hand. Feeling that rib cage opening up on the right side. And just walking the hands over to our right foot, reaching out with that left hand. Excellent. Take it back to the middle. Tighten the belly, just roll it up. All right, let's have you guys come to half kneeling now. So we're going to go down on our left knee. And then from here, we're going to just reach our left hand straight up in the air. So at this point, let's set it up. I want to get a big stretch in the front of the left hip. Feel some opening in that left rib cage. And then we're just going to take that hand behind us and then go into that side bend again. Deep breathing into that left rib cage. Really expand the belly on the inhale. Exhale, just feel a little bit of that release.
The only option available to us is to spend $1,400 on a used transmission.
Excellent. Come back to the middle. And then from here, take the left hand outside of the right knee. And we're going to take the right hand on the side of the right side of the head. And then on the inhale, we're going to open up.
But we had no choice.
Exhale, come back through. Inhale, open up. Exhale, come back through. Inhale, open up for 3. Exhale, come back through. Inhale, open up for 4. Exhale, come back through. And one more. Outstanding. And from here, we're just going to go ahead and drop it down to forearms. Now, if that's too much for you, just take it to hands. Just hanging out. At this point, I want you to feel that your knee is wider than your foot. So my knee is fairly close to my elbows, but more importantly, this knee is outside of my foot. So I'm feeling some opening on the hip there. Good, let's go ahead and come away from that and switch sides. Okay. So from here, we're going to just reach the right hand up. Start by opening up that right hip, driving that hip forward. You'll feel the butt muscle engage a little bit. And then go ahead, bring the hand behind the back. And then we're going to go into that side bend.
Hopefully we can get it these next couple days. Get it home. Just want to lie down in my bed. Sleep nice.
Excellent. Let's go ahead and come out of that. Now the right hand's going to go outside of the left knee. And then we're going to take the left hand on the left side of the head. And on a deep breath in, we're going to open up. Exhale, come back through. Deep breath in, open up, trying to go a little bit further. Exhale, come back through. Let's try a few more here. Deep breath in, open up. Exhale, come back through. And deep inhale, open up. Exhale, come back through. And one more. Deep breath in, open up. Excellent. And let's go ahead and bring it forward. We're going to drop it down to forearms. When you're in this position here, you can kind of rock back and forth. Just have that knee glide over your foot a bit. Good. Let's go ahead and come out of that. And we're going to take it to long sitting here. So we're sitting with our feet out in front of us. And so one of the main goals here is to release the low back. We want to start getting into those big lumbar muscles that kind of hold us in extension. And we want that low back to be able to be soft at times. It's important to engage it. But it's also important to allow it to flex. So from here, from sitting up, all we're going to do is just reach out in front on the inhale. Exhale, come back up. Deep breath in, reach out. Now if you're feeling anything at your neck, if it's a little uncomfortable, you can look down at your knees. And then exhale, come back. Try a couple more here. Deep breath in, reach out, go a little bit further. Exhale, come back. And one more. Deep breath in, reach out. Exhale, come back. Good. Let's go ahead and put your left hand on your left hip. And this is going to add a little bit of an element of rotation. So now you're reaching out with the right hand. And then we're coming back and we're going to switch it up. Right hand to right hip, reaching out with the left. Good. Let's see if we can start to reach a little bit further. Reaching out with that right hand. Exhale, coming out. Deep breath in, reaching with the left. Great. Let's take it back to half kneeling. We're going to be on the left knee here. This one, you're just going to kind of bring your hands into prayer position, and we're going to go into a rotation. So you're going to take your left elbow on top of that right knee, right thigh, and you're just going to look up here. You can kind of use your stacked hands as a wedge, so you can start really getting into that rotation. Now, if you're feeling it in your low back, back it off a little bit and focus on that belly breathing. Really feel that expansion. That's going to give you a little more mobility in your thoracic spine to make the move. And it's going to actually give you a feeling of stability in your lumbar spine. Good. Let's go ahead and come out of that. From here, go ahead and let's take our left hand to the ground. And then we're going to just reach up with the right hand. Looking up at that right hand, taking a few deep breaths. Good, and let's go ahead and come out of that. And we're going to switch sides. First thing we're going to do, prayer. Twist it up. Excellent. Coming back up from there. Right hand to the ground, reaching up with left. And let's go ahead and come out of that. Now, do we hit both sides equally? Do we get? Excellent. Let's go ahead from here. We're going to go into cross-legged sitting. So everybody just sitting here with your legs crossed. So have everybody just go ahead and put your hands out in front of you. And just little by little creeping it down to your forearms. If that's not comfortable, just go to where you are. You can stay up on your hands. Otherwise, you're just starting to let your chest come down a little bit, looking down at the ground. Good. Let's walk the hands over to the left side. Just walking over enough where you can continue to keep your chest facing the ground. And then we're just going to take a reach with that right hand. Now, if you can put your forehead to your knee. But the most important thing is that reach. Again, we want to feel that lateral rib cage opening up as you're breathing nice and deep. Good. Let's take it over to the other side. Walking over to the right, reaching left. If it's comfortable, take your forehead to your knee. Taking those big, unrestricted breaths. Excellent. Let's go ahead and come out of that. All right, let's have everybody now. We're going to take it to sideline. So let's go ahead and take it to our left side. And then from here, you're just going to take your left hand on top of your right knee. And your right hand is going to be nice and straight, reaching out. And on the inhale, we're going to go ahead, open up, look out at that right hand. Exhale, come back through. And deep breath in, open up. Reaching out for that wall. Exhale, come back through. Try a few more here. Deep breath in, open up. Exhale, come back through. Two more. Deep breath in, open up. Exhale, come back through. Let's try one more. Deep breath in, open up. Exhale, come back. Excellent. Let's take it over to our right side. And then from here, right hand on top of the left knee. Top arms extended. Deep breath in, open up. Let that left shoulder drop back. Exhale, come back through. And deep breath in, open up. Exhale, come back through. Let's try a few more here. Deep breath in, open up. Exhale, come back through. And deep breath in, feel that rib expansion. Exhale, come back through. One more to go. Deep breath in, open up, really just letting that left shoulder fall to the ground. Exhale, come back through. Good, let's go ahead and come out of that. Now we're going to take it to hands and knees. So from here, we're going to go right elbow to left knee. Deep breath in, open up. Exhale, coming back. And deep breath in, open up, reach. Exhale, coming back. Now keep your belly tight here, so you're engaging your belly. Keep that engaged as you reach out on the inhale. Careful for your low back not to go into too much extension. Exhale, come back through. Deep breath in, open up, reach. Exhale, come back through. Try one more here. Deep breath in, open up. Exhale, come back through. Good, let's switch other side. We're gonna go left elbow to right knee. Start from the exhale and then take a deep breath in, open up. Exhale, come back through. Deep breath in, open up, feel that reach, feel your belly's engaged to keep that low back at a neutral position. Deep breath in, open up. Exhale, come back through. Try two more here. Deep breath in, open up. Exhale, come back through. One more. Deep breath in, open up. Exhale, come back through. Excellent. From here, let's go to tall kneeling. So you're going to start here. We're going to take our right foot out in front. Now this is a hamstring stretch, but it's also, again, a spinal stretch. We're going to get a little bit of flexion here. So I want you to just work on bringing your chin down and motioning your forehead to your knee. Okay, so it's a little bit of a tuck. And again, we're using that breath to take us there. So just really rounding the back, taking those nice deep breaths. Good, let's go ahead and come out of that. Switch it up, other side. Stepping out with our left foot. Tucking that chin in, bringing the chin down. And taking it right to that breath. Now see if you can make your breath so deep, you're actually feeling your low back open up a little bit. That expansion is just opening up your entire rib cage, entire spine. Just really letting go, deep, unrestricted breaths. Good, let's go ahead and come out of that. All right, let's go ahead. From here, we're going to take it to the top of a push-up. And then we're going to step our right foot outside of our right knee. And start to lower your left knee down to the ground. Allow the top of your foot to just come out there. And then slowly lowering down to your forearms. If that's too much, just stay up on extended arms. Otherwise, just try to let go, fall through. This one's going to be a little more of a hold. So just get right to focusing on your breath and letting go. Don't think about the stretch. Just try to take big, unrestricted breaths. All right, guys, let's go ahead and come out of that. And we'll take it to the top of the push-up again. And let's go opposite side. So we're going left foot outside of left hand. Releasing the top of the foot. And just easing into it. Lowering down to the forearms. All right, let's go ahead and start to take ourselves out of that. And once again, we're going to meet at the top of a push-up. And from here, I'm just going to throw that leg underneath, and it's going to be the right leg. And then from here, I want everybody to just hang out on this position. From here, we can get a little bit of a release in that front of the left thigh. Anterior compartment of the hip. I'm going to show a modified position. So from at this point, see if you can start to get that right thigh to come down to the ground. Just see if you can just get it to release. Do your best. And for people that are a little bit tight, if you find that a little bit difficult or maybe it's a little bit early, you can always just sit on a box or a chair. And what you do with that, go ahead and come up here if you need to use it. You're just going to go ahead and just cross that leg over like that. Right leg. And then from here, just coming down. For everybody else, let's go ahead and just start to walk your body over to the left. So we're actually going to try to get a little bit of a side bend here. So we're going to start breathing into that right rib cage. And little by little, see if you can start to reach that right arm out. You can keep it on the ground or you can reach it out straight. Good. Really, really reach. Feel that opening in the rib cage with every breath. And then let's go ahead, walk it back to the middle. And then from here, just collapsing over that bottom leg. Just letting go, getting right into your breath. So with these stretches now, with these holds, there's a little element of surrender. And the best way to get through that is just focus on your breath. So if you feel a little bit compressed in this position, it's a great opportunity to really feel your belly expand, to feel your lower rib cage expand on every inhale. Every exhale, you're just letting go mentally and physically, just completely letting go. All right, let's slowly come out of that one now. And again, we'll meet it at the top of a push-up. And left leg, we're going to throw that underneath. And just stay up on the hands for a second. See if you can get both thighs to come down to the ground. And again, if that's too much, do it from a sitting position. And let's go ahead and we're going to start to take it down a little bit, and we're going to walk the hands over to the right side. And just starting to get the reach with that left arm to feel that opening of the left rib cage. So right here we're getting a great side bend. So once you load the system in a stretch like this, when you add the element of a side bend, a rotation, extension, you allow the breath to do the rest. You allow the breath to release everything else. Excellent. We'll take it back to the middle. And then just melting over that foot. All right, let's slowly start to peel out of that. Okay, and we're going to meet back in long sitting, so sitting with your feet out in front of you again. And we're going to take the left leg back, right foot to left knee, and then little by little with straight arms, we're going to walk it over to the right side. And as soon as you start to feel some resistance in your rib cage or around your belly, just pause there and just take some deep breaths. And once you feel it start to clear out a little bit, release, you can start to walk it over a little bit more. And if you need to pick up that bottom hip a little bit so you can spin around, go for it. But as the tension starts to get into your rib cage, really start to expand that belly. Feel the breath open up that thoracic spine, open up the ribs. And when you feel you can't walk it over anymore, just slowly start to lower down to your forearms. Now everybody start to rotate your head and look to the right. So we're just getting that nice twist from top to bottom of the spine there. And again, if you're feeling it in your low back, allow that deep, deep diaphragmatic breathing to start to spread out the twist between your entire spine. If you feel like you're starting to settle in pretty easy and you have a little more room to walk it over to the right, go for it. Otherwise, just stay where you are. If you're still feeling it in the low back, definitely just stay where you are and breathe. If you're feeling it too much in your low back, definitely back it off. Excellent. Let's go ahead and come out of that nice and easy now. And from here, we're going to switch it up. So let's go right leg back. And we're going to take our left foot to our right knee. And we're going to start to walk it over to the left. Again, take your time with this. Little by little, just walking it over to the left, starting to look to our left a little bit. And right away, going to that deep breathing, feeling that rib cage expand. Good, then slowly lowering down to the forearms if it's comfortable. Otherwise, stay where you are. And start to make those inhales deeper and slower, and really challenge yourself to see how much air you can introduce into your lungs. You can start to rotate your head to the left if you haven't had it rotated already. And if it feels good, start to walk those hands over to the left a little bit more. This is definitely a stretch you want to take your time with, and you really want to be warmed up for this. It's not something you jump into right away. And if it ever feels tense, like intense, and you're only getting the stretch in your low back, or you only feel some discomfort in your low back, it's a little too early. You need to back it off. Excellent. Let's slowly come out of that now. And let's have everybody on their back. And I want everybody to grab both knees. And you're just going to bring your forehead to your knee. Go ahead, let go, release. Just going to lie flat with your arms by your side. Let your feet splay open. And just take a few deep breaths and then just settle into regular breathing and just let go. Excellent job, guys. We'll wrap it up there. Thanks for taking part in the mobility class. You're welcome.